We are live from the Mason Multi-Purpose Field for round one of the boys high school soccer playoffs. As the number 17 Colerain Cardinals take on the number 2 seeded Mason Comets. I'm Daniel Panetti here with my co-announcer Will Clipson. And Will, the Comets have a chance to make a run to state this year, but it's going to start with a big win here tonight.
Definitely, yep. This is a pretty strong team, as we've seen throughout the GM season, throughout the actual league here, and it'll be interesting to see how far they make it. I'm assuming they'll make it super far this year.
Yeah, number 2 ranked in the conference, so big expectations for this team. This team obviously led by the junior, number 14, Marcos Neto, 14 goals. That's good for second in the GMC with 9 assists. He's top 5 for both of those. Really, this playoff run, shouldn't be a super hard game tonight, but
I agree.
In this playoff run, it's going to be up to him and some of the other guys.
Yeah, definitely, and only trailing Moeller by 1 game where they tied instead of 1. It's definitely easy for them to see them going far this year.
Yeah, we do want to mention that this game is audio only tonight due to OHSAA streaming laws for the playoffs. So unfortunately, we're not able to get you guys some of the video, but we are able to bring you audio. Face-off coming in just a few seconds. We'll head to a short break before this kickoff begins.
Alrighty, we are here watching the game, and they are just about to start. Colerain is making their way onto the field now.
It'll likely be Colerain to start with the ball, being the away team. I mentioned 40-minute running clock, 2 halves. We got to think it's not going to take very long for this Mason team to really get going here tonight.
Alrighty. Looks like Ty Trotter to kick. Start off the game. Looks like we got Nolan Penkram in goal for the Colerain.
Yeah, for the Colerain Cardinals, they come into tonight with a 1-13-2 record overall, 1-7 in the GMC. That one win coming in their last GMC game versus Hamilton, a 2-1 win.
Yes, and definitely with Mason's almost near perfect record, it's going to be an interesting game for sure. Shunya with the header and hits it out of bounds. Colerain throw up the field.
Yeah, we mentioned the Comets winning the GMC with a almost a perfect record, no losses on the year.
Cochran clears it out. Recovered by Newberger to Chang. Up to Guerin. Guerin making a run for goal. Taking upfield at the 18 now. Gets tripped in the box. Looks like nothing will be called. It'll be a goal kick.
Yeah, already the Comets almost running through this Cardinal defense. Likely what we're going to see a lot tonight, the speed of this Comet team that we've seen so many times this year.
Colerain kick out. Headed backwards by Carmody here to Smith. Smith taking his time, picking up the ball.
And we mentioned the Comets winning the GMC this year. Last year was Lakota West, but the Comets had won the prior 5 years, so they get their GMC reign back. Last year only came down to 1 game for
Logan with the kick out.
for Lakota West.
Guerin tries to recover. Recovered by Logan McIntosh. Looks like a foul on Guerin. It'll be a Colerain kick out from the back.
Yeah, already we're just about a minute and a half into this game, and the ball's already kind of living on that Cardinal side of the field.
Yep. Number 23, Dylan Wims to kick. Recovered by Mitch. Headed toward the center. Carmody with the head as well. And Cochran settles it down. Kick up. Marcos recovers it. Gets across to Newberger. Newberger with the ball by the goal. And blocked by number 22, Michael Ashu.
So a nice look there for the Comets, but nice defense there.
And it'll be a Colerain throw from the back.
And nice defense there from Colerain, able to stop. We look at the first meeting of the year. Comets took it 7-0. Marcos Neto, 2 goals in that game.
Yes. You can tell that they're already applying the pressure quick, as, like you mentioned earlier, a lot of the play has already been on their side. Looks like Colerain trying to kick it up, but it's blocked and received by Shunya. Looks like it'll be a kick out from the back. Shunya to kick. Out to Grady. Out to Chang. Chang looking inward. Back to Shunya. And up to Guerin. Just narrowly misses it. And it's recovered by number 3, Logan McIntosh. A lot of long balls today I've seen from the Cardinals. A lot less passing and a lot more just kick and run. And against this team with the very fast defenders, it's going to be tough. Guerin with the, Newberger with the goal. And he scores! What a fantastic cross from Marcos Nietos to Guerin here.
Yeah, that's why Neto's one of the best in the GMC. We look at that, it'll be his 10th assist on the season. It's why he's so dominant. Comets strike first very quickly. Look at Newberger. Came into tonight's game with 7 goals. That makes it 8, his first of the playoffs. So very hot.
What a great start. 4 minutes into the game. Alright, it looks like Zaw is out here defending the ball. Pretty physical here out from Colerain. Chrisman out here Looking up the field to Zaw. Zaw takes it up the field from the left. Zaw looking upfield. Straight to Chang. Chang recovers it and gets tackled. It'll be a call on Colerain. And the Comets are kicking right outside the 18.
Yeah, it's just like a one-on-one, just head-to-head collision there from Chang.
Yeah, and it looks like to be number 22, Michael Ashu, who committed the foul. I'm sorry, 21, Ahmad Delio.
You talked about the kind of aggression Colerain's playing with. That's what they're going to need tonight if they want to stay in this game.
Julian to Newberger to kick. Guerin hits it off, and it just goes wide of the goal.
Yeah, Newberger kind of faked he was going there. Left a shot for Guerin, but he just kind of shanks it away from the nets.
Yeah. Another goal kick out from the back for Colerain. Kruger heads it back to Carmody. Carmody looking back to Smith. Makes a narrow pass, really risky to Smith, but Smith is able to kick it up and get it to Katsumero. Carmody with the ball again, looking upfield. Connects with Newberger out here. Newberger out to Kruger and all the way back to Chrisman again. Kruger taking it upfield, looking for Newberger here, and finds Chain up the field. Chain taking it up the field. Chain up to Nito, and it'll be an offsides call on Nito. Just barely offsides there.
Sometimes in the sport you just get a little too anxious trying to make a play and you get calls like that.
100%.
You know, speaking on my part, Will, not a huge soccer fan, so the offsides are still just kind of one of those question marks of calls sometimes.
Yeah, it definitely can be difficult to discern for someone who's a little not as familiar with the rules, but it's one of those that is really important in the game and really annoying at times as well. Guerin bringing it out, finds Cochran. Cochran swinging it back to Chrisman. Out to Carmody.
Yeah, you mentioned the offsides calls. I know you being a soccer player, you've probably gotten struck with some of those a few times.
Yeah, as a defender though, most of the times it was me creating that offsides, but 100% it works in your favor a lot of the times, as it stops a lot of the pressing play. Looks like Julian goes down. Out kick from number 23, Dylan Wims. Edwards all looking up the field. Finds Kruger out now. Kruger loses the ball. Back to Crispin. Carmody looking up. Taking it through the middle now. Long ball over to Chang. Looks like Crispin receives the ball from Colerain again. Katsuyama looking out wide to Zaw. Zaw looking to play it across the back. Now he's taking it up the middle and trying to find that long ball over to Newberger here. Newberger heads it towards the goal. And it's passed back to Colerain keeper who kicks it out. And it's recovered by Chrisman.
It's very long passes from this Comet offense already tonight, kind of cross field a lot of times.
Newberger taking it upfield, and it's kicked out by number 21, Amadilo, for a Comet corner. Looks like Zaw's stepping up.
Zaw's been the corner guy for the Comets all year with his left foot. Being a defender, having one of the strongest legs on the team, creates so many opportunities.
He has a rocket for sure.
That's why he's probably one of the top defenders in the GMC. Look at Zaw as well. Even being a defender, he still comes in with 6 goals on the season, one including a hat trick.
Zaw kicks it in. It's headed out by Colerain and recovered by Carmody outside the box. Colerain making up a charge through the middle of the field. It's stopped by Kruger. Kruger passes it back to Chrisman now. Chrisman's taking it up the middle of the field and finds Kruger out wide.
The Comets going to have a chance to reset the offense right now. It's the Kashu Akira.
Looks like they're trying to find Zaw in the middle now. Zaw's taking it up. Newberger checking in. And finds Nito. Nito's running onto the ball, but it's a little too heavy, and it's scooped up by number 0, Pegram from the Colerain. Out wide to Katsumiro. Katsumiro out to Newberger now. It's just a little less than necessary. Really playing a lot of kickball from Colerain, I will say. It's a lot of, pounding from the Comets, and then Colerain, instead of passing out wide, they're really just kicking it up and hoping to stay afloat.
Yeah, just a lot of getting it out of their territory. It seems like every time they've really gotten a shot, they just clear it away.
100%. Up to Newberger now. Kruger making the overlap run. And Newberger hits it over too far to the goalie.
Yeah, just a little too much there on that pass. He was looking for number 10, Alex Guerin.
Colerain now with the chance, trying to take it upfield past the half. But every time they get it past the half, it just seems like they lose it on the Comet side.
Yeah, the Comets just have more speed.
Blocked again by Chrisman. Chrisman looking upfield to Colerain. Colerain finds Guerin. Guerin's looking to slow it down, plays it back to Kruger, right back. Guerin switches the ball to Carmody. And it'll be a call, and it looks like on Colerain. It'll be a Mason kick from about the 40.
Yeah, Carmody had it on that far side, but gets tripped up. It's an easy call there.
Colerain hold on to the ball and passes it back to Carmody, slowing it down. Out to Zaw. Zaw looks upfield, finds Julian. Julian runs onto it and just narrowly gets swept up by the keeper. Colerain covers. Zaw out left, looking up, finds Shunya. Out to Chang. Back to Katsuman. Smith comes out of his box and kicks it outside, giving Colerain a throw. Honestly, a necessary thing there. As a goalie, you really have to make those judgment calls on when you're coming out and when you're going to step up. And for Smith there, that was a necessary one, especially to prevent an untimely goal from Colerain.
Yeah, you want to be careful in spots like that, because it gets past you as a keeper. There's rarely ever going to be anything else there to stop it.
I agree. And it'll be a Comet goal kick coming out from the back. Taken by Carmody. Passes it to Smith. Smith looking upfield. Really taking their time. Finds Chrisman. Chrisman's out to Shunya. Carmody out to Chrisman again. Guerin gets the ball. Finds Katuraro. Out to Guerin again. Guerin switching the field now. Finds back to Carmody. Carmody out to Katsuaro. Kashiwakaro. Really taking their time now. Out to Nito.
We have like 26 minutes left here in this first half.
Yeah, looks like number 11, Diaz, taking up the field. And it's stopped by Carmody for a Comet goal kick.
So now this ball kind of living more in the Mason side, which we just said a few minutes ago was all Comets.
Yeah. I have a feeling that the Comets assumed this was going to be pretty easy game, and
yeah,
Colerain came to play, I'm not going to lie.
Considering the seeding 2 versus 17.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's talk about the girls' game last night. Ended early after kind of an 8-0 mercy rule.
Yeah, I wonder if that'll happen tonight. We have a corner kick for Colerain. First corner kick of the night. It'll be interesting to see how the Comets respond.
Yeah, battling in the corner, and they just pass it right off Logan Cochran. So here's kind of a bit of an early chance here for the Cardinals.
Knocked out by Carmody. Nito taking upfield, trying to offset the less numbers that Colerain has. Newberger taking upfield, crosses it to Zaw. Zaw recovers, back to Cochran, and it's recovered by the Colerain defense.
It looked like Zaw almost had a chance, but the Cardinals were able to get back. Neto kind of had a 1-on-2 spot. It looked like he could have made a drive.
Yeah, definitely had the numbers there, trying to respond quickly to this. It'll be a Comet throw from the 40.
And it was just a little bit of a wobbly pass to Zaw. You think if it was a clean transfer, he would have had a shot.
Yeah.
Instead, he tried to clear it back to the middle to Cochran, but the defense was right there. So missed chance there for the Comets.
Yeah, we have John Harris alongside Eli Benny, Samuel Amaya, and Jake Dabrowski coming in for the Comets, giving Newberger, Cougar, Cochran, and Katsuwaro a break for a moment. Amaya receives it.
That's a Dabrowski.
To Amaya. Amaya looking upfield. Finds Nito. Back to Dabrowski. Dabrowski taking it to the 6. Crosses it to Harris. Recovered by Benny, and it's recovered again by Colerain. Colerain number 15 taking upfield, Orlando Sanchez.
Yeah, Benny was almost there, just misread it. What a pass from Marcos Neto. Kind of a no-look side pass.
Nice save from Zaw there. Little one-leg action, saving it from the Colerain offense. Chrisman marking number 15, Orlando Sanchez. Passes it back to number 17, Dylan Cruz. Look like the Cardinals are trying to pass around the back.
They're trying to reset their offense.
But Guerin receives it, taking upfield. Dabrowski with him. And a little too much, but Dabrowski is able to recover that.
Both teams fighting for it. Dabrowski gets there.
Passes back to Nito. Nito trying to find a way in. Nito with a shot, and it just goes over.
Yeah, sails it over. It was a great look in the middle to Dabrowski, just a little too much leg. I think it was Alex Guerin. But Comets another chance, unable to put another point on the board or a shot. That one's not going to count for Neto as he just sails it way over.
Looks like number 23 is kicking it out again. Dylan Williams. Harris receives it, passes it to Dabrowski. Harris back with the ball, taking on the goal with the shot, and gets blocked by Williams again. But Nito recovers, looking for the cross there, and just nearly hits the keeper. But Benny in with the potential cross, fighting there. And it's passed back to Guerin, who resets it back to Zaw. Zaw looking upfield now to Chang. Chang out to Benny. Harris making the run upfield to Harris. Harris finding Chang again. Doing some small triangle passes here. Really seems to be working. Out to Garen. Garen plays it back to Za. Now Za this year has been a fantastic false outside back. Really being able to change into the 6 role. Super important and helpful for the Comets. Nito with a shot and it goes nearly over.
Helps foot over the fence, just sails it over the goal again. But like you said, Will, just a lot of quick passing there from the Comets, just trying to spread the offense out, keep the Cardinals defense not really knowing what to do.
Yeah, I agree. It seems to be working. All this quick passes that they do really seems to stump the Colerain defense.
And the Comets know that they have the speed, so they just kind of move around kind of freely.
Zal recovers back to Smith. Smith has hands, plays it out to Chrisman, who's immediately under fire, but is able to get it out to Carmody. Carmody looking upfield, tries to play it to Nito, connects with Nito. Nito trying to take it upfield towards the middle. Harris running in and just plays it right to the keeper.
So many of those big pass looks for the Comets, but every time
Amaya recovers.
Every time just overshooting.
Dabrowski with a chance, taking it up, and it's kicked out by Colerain. It'll be a quick throw in by Dabrowski here, right at the 18. Harris with the goal in, and Chang with the shot, but straight to the keeper.
Yeah, nice look there from Chang, except puts it right into the chest for Colerain, so it'll be the Comets' second shot on goal, but nothing of.
Garen out wide to Benny. Benny looking towards the middle and plays it back to Chrisman here. Chrisman back to Donnie. Carmody. Carmody to Garen. Garen looking upfield to Harris. Harris checking into the pocket. Checks out. Garen back to Carmody. Out to Chrisman. Chrisman out to Benny. Benny with the potential of taking it up. Looking at Chang and passes it right to 17, Dylan Cruz. Now Colerain's doing some of their own quick passes, little triangle action. Number 10 receives it, Dylan's Dakarius Sky. And with Dakarius Sky being their lead goal scorer with 6 goals, it's no wonder that they're really trying to find him in to hopefully get a win here. Or some goals at least. Garen taking it out. Looking up. Back to Chrisman. Chrisman to Donnie Carmody. Back to Chrisman. Chrisman up the field to Benny. Benny out wide to Garen. On the right side. Garen looking towards the middle, trying to get someone in. Plays across, but just can't connect with Nito. Recovered by Za. Za crosses it to Harris on the right. Benny making the overlapping run. So is Dabrowski. And Harris narrowly misses Chang.
Yeah, you would have thought it would have went to Benny to the right of him. Instead, he brings it back to the middle, and it stalls out that little move from the Comets.
Yeah. Garen looking up. Harris trying to check into the pocket now. A little too late. To Dabrowski. Dabrowski with the header to Harris. Harris right at the 18. Looks like it'll be an offsides call on Harris. Interesting.
Second time that the offsides call has stopped the Comets. Imagine how frustrating those calls can be.
Yes, especially for the ones who are trying to score.
Yeah, those front guys. So far, just a 1-0 game as we're a little more than halfway in this first half. You would think the Comets would have wanted to be up a few goals already, but they've just had So many opportunities that they haven't cashed in on, and as a team that's supposed to be making a deep run, you want to see them convert more.
I agree, and even against teams like this where it's been a blowout before, and like you said, the 2-13 lead, like I mentioned before, you know, sometimes players just assume that the game's going to be easy, and then when the other team comes to play unexpectedly, it can be difficult. And even if you have the mindset of wanting to play hard, sometimes it can be difficult knowing you are playing a worser team. So sometimes it's difficult to score and really play your best.
Yeah, the comments
against these teams.
You can't let it be a tribe game.
Not at all. Especially this tournament where, you know, once you're out, you're out. It's got to really come every game ready to play. Guerin out to Benny. Benny out to Guerin. Guerin back to Chrisman. Chrisman's holding the ball a little bit. Chrisman out to Za on the left. Za looking backwards to Carmody. Carmody looking for the pocket from Eli Benny. Eli Benny creates a pocket for Guerin now on the right. Out to the middle of Eli Benny. Benny takes it up and gets struggled by Delio. Guerin throws it in. Guerin to Dabrowski. Dabrowski recovers it, but it gets scooped up by Wallace. Za recovers it from Wallace. Looking towards the middle. Looks like he's going to play backwards back to Amaya. Amaya crossing it to Chrisman, skipping a layer. Chrisman's trying to find someone to pass to, trying to find an area, but is able to pass it backwards and do it. I think a big strength of this team is that they're able to really control the ball in these scenarios, really not force the balls, and really not force anything to which would cause them to be in a disadvantage.
Yeah, you look at the offense, they're running kind of that spread out style, and it helps with the stamina that they have. They don't get worn out, so they're able to spread the ball out way more.
Definitely. Carmody over to Za. Za making it on sides. Za with the fake cross now. Out to Nito. Nito taking it in. At the 6. Crosses to Dabrowski. Dabrowski finds Searles. Searles with a shot. And it's blocked by the keeper, but it's touched, so it'll be a Comet corner.
Huge chance there for the Comets. Neto with another beautiful pass there into the middle.
Definitely.
Just a nice diving save there from number 0, the keeper. But how about that little fake pass from Za?
Yeah, definitely was working there and was able to get a potential chance. Now the Comets to kick. Looks to be Nito. And it'll be Harris with a header into the goal. What a header by John Harris there.
Yeah, just a beautiful corner kick there from Neto, and Harris right there in the perfect spot, buries it in that top right corner. It's perfectly executed there from Mason off that corner kick. So with 12 minutes, 16 left in the first, Comets take a 2-0 lead thanks to John Harris and Marcos Neto.
Looks like it'll be Colerain to kick.
That's the type of spots where Mason really needs to capitalize. It's those corner kicks and those shots right near the goal. Just a few times tonight they haven't been able to, but there the Comets able to cash in. They take a 2-0 lead. Colerain starts it on the far side to make something happen.
Chrisman back to Smith now. Smith to Carmody. Back to Chrisman. Back to Carmody. Looks like they're just doing a little bit of passing back and forth right now. Just to try to stress out
If
the
you
offense.
use the Comets, you can kind of just take as much time off the clock as you want.
100%. Recovered by Harris. Harris looking upfield. Finds the cross to Nito. Nito with the running in with the ball. Perfect pass by Harris. And it's kicked out by 21, Delio. And so it'll be another Comets corner.
Absolute beauty of a pass from Harris. Neto had the one-on-one, but his own momentum took him a little too far. Tried to reset. Colerain defense was right there. So a nice little look. Neto. Usually he's able to capitalize on plays like that. That time just doesn't come up with it.
Yeah, but what a perfect weighted ball by Harris. So it'll be Zaw to kick. Zaw kicks. And it's hit out by the keeper for another Comet corner.
Corner kick, Mason. Mr. Zaw will kick.
Zaw kicks. Headed in by Guerin and just narrowly hits it wide for a Colerain goal kick.
Yeah. Guerin tries to do what John Harris just did a few minutes ago. That time it just sails a little left of the goal. A few opportunities so far for Guerin tonight. Hasn't been able to put it through.
Guerin receives. Out to Searles. Back to Chrisman. To Smith. Smith kicks it back to Guerin. Guerin looking upfield now. Getting some pressure from the Colerain midfield. Hits it off his foot to Carmody. A little wide.
Look, 9 minutes left here in this first half.
Looks like Zaw's back up. Zaw to Guerin. Guerin looking out wide. Finds Harris. A little tough of a ball. Harris receives it though and brings it down. Back to Carmody, or sorry, back to Chrisman. Out to Carmody now. Really playing him along the back. Benny trying to find a way in. Zaw finds Guerin. Guerin plays it back to Chrisman now. A 1-2 action with Guerin and Chrisman. Amaya recovers it, plays it up the field, and it just goes out for a Colerain kick by their 18.
Yeah, playing right against the line. The momentum of Mason tries to pass it down that line, get himself a shot, but it just rolls a little left.
It'll be OHSAA will be coming in for Marcos Nito. Playing the 10. Colerain taking it up. Finds Sai. Sai trying to hold on to it. Is able to hold on to it. Looking backwards to try to play. Back to 21. Delio. And Amaya is able to cover the ball for the Comets. Amaya looking up, finds Harris on the backside. And Harris gets tripped up and kicked by Colerain.
Yeah, looks like he got a shoulder to the face there.
Looks to be number 7, Ty Trotter, the perpetrator here. Harris is on the ground.
He might have just got the wind knocked out of him there. Looks to be all right.
And Harris is back up.
Just one of those moments where you're going so fast you collide with another player, get the wind knocked out of you for a second, but you upright and seems to be just fine.
Yeah, and so it'll be a kick for the Comets right outside the 18. Looks to be Za to kick. Za with the kick on goal. And straight to the keeper. What an unfortunate chance. Keep hits it out, throws it out. Recovered by Searles.
Yes, great shot there from Za, except he puts it right in the chest of the Cardinal goalkeeper.
Looks to be recovered by Zahn, or sorry, by Shalaby. Or sorry, Aus.
Cardinals with a big chance here going down the right side. Za and Chase.
Looks to be Cardinals with a potential chance. And it's a goal, but it looks to be offsides
Yeah, got
for the
through.
Cardinals.
Got through, but the whistle gets blown.
Definitely.
Mentioned last time it was a 7-0 shutout. The Cardinals trying not to have it happen twice.
Colerain.
That was the best look we've seen from this Cardinal offense. Took it all the way down the side, brings it back into the middle.
For sure. So it'll be a Colerain corner now on the far side. Colerain kicks in the air. Headed out by Harris. Back to Searles. And Searles kicks it up to Harris. Trying to get it out. And Amaya is able to recover it from Colerain. Trying to stop them in their tracks.
Both teams fighting for it.
Kicks it up to Shakith. Shakith looks up. Running up the left side right now. And it's kicked out by Colerain.
Yeah, just a mix of both teams fighting for it. Comets had a chance there on that far side.
Yeah, it looks to be Harris looking up the field now. Guerin out to Benny now. Benny with the cross if he can get there. Saves it from going out. Finds Harris. Harris just narrowly misses it. Misses the pass. It's recovered by Guerin now. Guerin out to Carmody. Carmody up to Za. Za looking up to Harris potentially. Instead finds Amaya. Looks to be some commotion on the field now. Looks to be Za got himself in trouble with some number 14 Miguel Bartolon. I'm sorry, Guerin, number 10.
The ref talking it over with Za.
With the cars at north end of the stadium, please turn your lights off.
It might have just been a warning.
Looks to be just a warning. No cards handed out to Za or the other player, Barton. 3:30 left to go with the Comets. Leading 2-0. Looks to be a drop ball. Chrisman receives it. Out to Za. Za takes it up. Finds Shawlith. Back to Za. Za takes it towards the middle, driving upfield. Tries to pass it to Guerin, but gets deflected by Colerain. Benny recovers it. Looks upfield. Net just too less of a pass to Guerin. Searles recovers it. Searles looks upfield, tries to battle for it with number 7, Ty Trotter. Shawlith receives it, finds Dabrowski. Dabrowski in with the goal and just narrowly gets hit out and defended by Wilms.
Cardinal substitution number 16, Muhammad Lee.
Looks like the freshman Gleb is going to be coming on
Parker,
for the Comets, along with Nick Rowell, number 13 for Zaw, and Alex Guerin, with 2 minutes left in the game.
minutes.
Dabrowski trying to take it up. Gets taken by Colerain. That'll be a Comet throw. Rowell taking it to Carmody. Carmody to Chrisman. Chrisman out to Benny. Benny to Gleb. And back to Carmody. Carmody looking upfield, having a lot of time. Colerain's not really pressuring him because they know. And Carmody passes it straight to the other team, but is able to recover it. Jake rushes towards the ball. Dabrowski. Benny recovers it. Isles just narrowly hits it straight to the keeper. 60 seconds left to go. Comets leading 2-0 still. 14 recovers it. Bartolome from a goal kick. Harris deflects it. Searles has it. Harris taking it up the field. Trying to find Shaleth. Shaleth just narrowly misses it. And it's recovered by Pegram, the goalie.
Another big chance there, just once again overshooting the pass.
Just a little bit. Pegram with the kick out. Rowell deflects it. Back to Amaya. Back to Chrisman. Chrisman looking upfield to Harris. The long ball over. Chrisman receives it. Harris receives it. Plays it upfield to Shaleth. And it's deflected right by the keeper. And it'll be halftime.
Comets with a chance to make it 3-0 before half. Nice save there from the keeper, though. Keeps it to just a 2-0 game here at halftime. So you could say the Cardinals making it more of a game than some of us expected. But that's going to do it for the first half. Stay tuned for the second half here on Mason Sports Radio.
Welcome back. Comets are leading again with 2-0. It'll be a good game. 40 minutes on the clock to start.
And the Comets are probably would be hoping for a running clock at this point, but it's only a 2-goal game, and we've seen Colerain put the ball in the back of the net. It was only taken back by an offside, so a little more competitive than we thought coming into tonight.
Definitely, and again, running clock starts once the team is 6 goals and higher, so it'll be interesting to see if the Comets are able to come back with a mightier fist and create that for them.
Yeah, Comets can mainly just kind of chew the clock as much as they want. You know, the score doesn't really matter as long as you get the win in the end.
Yep. Alrighty. Looks like Garen to kick alongside Chang. Back to Katsura to Chrisman. Chrisman and Carmody have really had a lot of time this game, not really feeling a lot of pressure, being able to really control the ball like Carmody is now, looking up the field to find Nito. And Nito gets bodied by one of the defenders there.
You talk about those two pretty much being the last guys back. Colerain not playing super aggressive on their top defensive part.
100%. Looks to be a Cardinals kick from their 40. Carmody heads it out. Received by Newberger here. And to Cochran. Looks like it's a call on the Cardinals for a Comet kick. Cochran plays it back to Carmody. Carmody looking up. Is able to find Garen in the middle. Garen switching up to more the 10 role versus the 8 now. Newberger taking it up the field. Looking for a cross now. Crosses it to the keeper. Just narrowly hits it to him.
Comets already attacking heavily just a few minutes into this half.
Cardinals with a potential chance up the right, or I'm sorry, the left.
Out of bounds. Colerain has the throw in. Comets in pursuit. Chang trying to get it. Colerain able to keep it in bounds down by the side, right at the line. Trying to reset, goes right back to the middle. But Chang's able to intercept, and the Comets can reset their offense. Up the right side, looking for Garen.
And Garen narrowly makes it past the goalie, but it's stopped right by Pangram.
Yeah, Garen had that chance. He flies by the goalie, except Pangram's just able to slightly touch it and keep it in his possession. Could have been big for Mason.
Fight for the ball in the middle of the field right now. Colerain recovers it. Looks like Colerain is getting a potential chance right now, but is able to is stopped by Chrisman. Chrisman trying to find a way back. Looks to play Carmody into space. Carmody having lots of time right now to look up the field. Finds Garen, who is not pressured at all by the defense. Garen up to Chang potentially. Chang is running onto the ball. It's kicked out by the right back for Colerain. Recovered by Za here in the middle. Za's taking up towards the 18. Kicked out again by the same right back. Really just trying to hold on at this point, it seems. Looks like there's no rhyme or reason to kicking it out, but other than just to stop the Comets' offense. Za to throw with a massive throw there. It looks to be headed out by the Colerain defense for a Comet corner kick. Near side. with Nito to kick.
Marcus Nito will be kicking.
Nito with the kick. Plays it in. Headed in by Guerin. Back to the PK spot. And is not able to be recovered by Carmody there. Carmody making a hustle back. Plays it back to Chrisman with the Colerain offense right on his tail. Chrisman loses the ball to 14. Miguel Barton. Played over, but Shunya is able to stop it. Shot on goal by Colerain, but it's stopped. Shot on goal by Johnny Vaquez there.
It's an easy save there from Smith.
Definitely, when it's really far out from the 18, it can be easy to stop those. Number 2 is able to stop Marcos Nitos. Number 2, Nathan Eskemeyer. Carmody receives it back. Carmody up to Guerin. Guerin with a run on the play, running onto the ball on the offensive third now. Guerin looked to cross. Crossing in, plays it straight to the defenders. Recovered back from Colerain. Colerain is looking to pass around the back, trying to control the ball a little bit better. Up to number 14, Miguel Barton. Miguel out to Dia. Dia looking up the field, really putting pressure on the Comets defense right now. Christian steps but misses. Shunya is able to cover it, but plays it back to the Cardinals. Cardinals is playing around the Comets right now, really able to put this pressure on the defense that was not seen first half. But the defense that will get out to Julian Newberger. Julian crosses up to Guerin, but just kicks it right to the goalie, Pegram. Pegram hits it out, goes right underneath Cochran's foot. Cochran is in the middle trying to receive it back from Shunya now. Shunya instead plays it back to Carmody. Carmody is able to look up, finds Guerin. Guerin out to Zaw. Zaw back to Guerin. Guerin makes it through past to Carmody. Looks like Shunya is able to cover for Donnie while he goes up. Makes a cross in. Connects with Kruger and scores! Kruger with the cross in with the goal. What a cross by Carmody there to Kruger, making it 3-0.
Huge there from Kruger, his second of the year. Had one in the regular season, now one in the playoffs. So another goal there from the Comets. Starts from the outside, clears it in. They have a guy right there. Kruger able to make it 3-0 for the Comets.
Definitely, and really that interchange there that allowed that goal was Shunya stepping back and letting Carmody go up and make that cross, and man, did that work out in the Comets' favor.
Absolutely, it's what the number 2 seed team should be doing. Great display there from the Comets.
Colerain with the kick backwards. Gets recovered by Chang. Chang with the potential chance now. Chang with the shot. And it's recovered by their keeper, the Colerain keeper. Pass back to Smith now to Chrisman. Chrisman looking across the box to Carmody. Carmody looking up. Finds Guerin in the middle. Passes to Chang. Chang's there to look up. Hits a through ball to Nito. Nito at the 18 right now, looking to cross in. Plays it back and is recovered by Pengram. Pengram to kick out. Recovered by Zaw. Hits it up. Recovered again by Guerin, who's able to bring it down. Guerin is getting really tripped there by Dia. So it'll be a Foul on Dia. Comet kick. Little past the halfway line for the Comets on the Colerain side. Zaw to kick. Zaw looking in. Beautiful kick in. Unable to be recovered. Colerain taking it up the field right now. Playing around on the left side. And gets past both both Newberger and Kruger. But is able to be recovered for a Comet throw. Comet throw in. Recovered by Newberger here. Newberger on for a potential cross, taking it up the field, and that'll be a Comet corner. Let's see what the Comets are able to do here with 30 minutes left of the half.
You mentioned 10 minutes into the second half. Comets already putting one up. Pretty much been in offense all half. Colerain really hasn't had a possession at all.
Colerain kick from the back. Junior recovers. Zaw recovers it. Zaw chasing the ball back. Carmody is there to stop him. Gets through both of them here. But it's able to be a Comet throw-in, kicked out by Colerain. Zaw throws it up. Is able to hit Guerin here. What a at least 30-yard throw. What an amazing throw by Zaw here.
You could hear Zaw yell for Guerin before he threw it.
Nito looking up for Chang. Chang recovers the ball. Gets stolen back by Colerain now. Back to Cochran. Cochran looking for a shot now. And it bounces out of the keeper's hand, but no one's there to recover it. So the keeper is able to recover the ball.
A nice little second save there from Colerain. Not able to let anything happen.
Carmody takes it up. Able to try to take it up the left side right now for a foul on Carmody with number 11, Musa Dia. Number 14, Miguel Bartho. And it'll be a Colerain kick from their side, about the 40. Carmody with the header, hits it out and connects, and Chain recovers it. Gets stolen back by Colerain. Colerain kicks it out to number 7, Ty Trotter. And it's kicked out by the Comets, so it'll be a Cardinals throw. Looks to be a sub. Sanchez coming in for Dia for the Cardinals. Throw in here. Colerain taking it in the middle now in the Comets half. Bringing it towards the 18, finding a cross, but it's recovered by Smith. A simple, almost pass-like shot. So not much of a threat to Smith there. Back to Shunya. Shunya looking back to Zaw. Zaw having a lot of time, not being pressed at all, really. Out to Shunya on the very edge. Shunya looking up the field, finds Cochran in the middle. Cochran looking up, trying to find Guerin, or potentially Nito. Plays it to Nito out left. Nito taking it in. Beats his defender, beats a second. Needs to pass it and gets stumbled on the ball. And it's recovered by Chang. Chang misses it. Recovered by Shunya now. Shunya looks to get pulled.
Yeah, defender just kind of grabbed him, tried to pull him out of the way. Easy
Definitely.
whistle.
It's going to be a Comet kick right around the opposing 40 midfield. Zada take it, plays it in, hopefully to get one in. Guerin tries to connect but misses. Colerain tries to kick it up, brings it up. Shunya deflects it back to Za. Za keeps it in narrowly, kicks it at the other team, but won't be a handball due to the fact that it was a direct kick. Shunya looking back, gets the ball stolen, but is able to be a Comet throw. Looks to be like number 20 is having a disagreement with the ref, Johnny Vaquez. And it'll be a goal kick out of the back for the Cardinals. Cardinals kick. Recovered by Shunya in the middle there. Hopefully Chen can respond. Chen receives it. Brought down by Guerin now. Guerin looking outwards. Plays it back to Carmody, back to Guerin now. To Shunya. Shunya out to Chrisman. Chrisman looking up now. Skips a layer to Julian. Newberger. Newberger is able to look out wide. Tries to find Kruger. Finds Kruger out wide. Kruger taking it in the field. Takes it in. Looking for the cross now. Finds Newberger. Newberger trying to find out wide. And it's kicked out by Colerain, so it'll be a Comet kick right outside the 18. Another disagreement between Carmody and head ref now. Wonder what that's about. Nothing potential. Looks like the ref is getting a little mad at both Za and Carmody here.
Corner kick. Mason.
All right, it'll be a corner kick taken by Za now.
Edward Zaw. Kick.
Za's kicking, nothing for the Comets.
Nothing. Chang tries to kick it into a little bicycle action, but just narrowly misses it. Looks to be a couple substitutions here for the Cardinals.
Muhammad Lee and Dylan Cruz
Muhammad Lee and Dylan Cruz
re-enters for the Cardinals.
come in for the Cardinals. Cardinals to kick from a goal kick. Recovered by Shunya there. Right over the defender's head. Newberger nearly misses it, the touch. And Za is able to shield the ball out for a Comet kick. Comet throw in. Looks to be a sub for the Comets. Kruger coming out.
Some GMC scores. Dakota West leads Hamilton in the second half, 1-0. East over Middletown, 2-1 in the second. and Oak Hills and Walnut Hills 0-0 in the second half.
All right, looks to be Colerain trying to take it up now. Stopped by Shunya, really going at it tonight, really putting everything on the line. What a powerhouse here we've seen from Shunya. What a great performance today, honestly.
A big leap that Cashel Kira has taken this year for this team. Didn't have a ton of GMC play last year, but this year he's been able to put together quite a few great games for this team.
I agree. All right, passes it to Cochran. Cochran looking in the middle. Zaw takes it in the middle. Zaw finds Nito out left. Nito taking it towards the middle, trying to find a cross now. Able to get his defender and take a shot, but it's deflected and hit out of the park, actually, from the deflection. Comet sub, looks like we have John Harris, Eli Benny, Jake Dabrowski, and Landon Miller coming in for the Comets. Taking off. Looks to be Guerin, Shunya, Chang, and Newberger.
Look at the time, just under 12 minutes and 35, or 20 minutes 35 seconds left in the second half.
Looks to be a header from Miller now. Back out to Zaw. Zaw takes a kick and it straight to the keeper, but what an amazing kick. That was a great save by the keep.
Yeah, just a missile off the foot of Zaw. Talk about him having probably the strongest leg on this team.
He does have a pretty strong one.
Being a defender, time to just right to the keeper. It's something the Comets have been doing a lot tonight.
100%. Crispin to take the kick. Crispin plays it in. Tries to find Miller. Miller with the header. Back out to Harris, but just narrowly goes out for a Colerain kick. Goal kick. Michael Stoltz coming in for Carmody now. First minutes of the game. Colerain takes it up with Dia passing around the triangle right now. Back to Marcos. Nito. Out to Cochran. Cochran receives it. Plays it back out wide for Miller now. Miller tries to get a shot now to Dabrowski. Dabrowski playing it out to Zaw. Zaw wide. Zaw with the shot. Oh, and it's just narrowly deflected out by the keeper. So it'll be a Comet corner kick. And Nick Rowell comes in for the Comets, taking out Logan Cochran. Zaw with the kick. Stoltz just narrowly misses it. Now Stoltz has to get back. Dia taking up the line. And it's slid out by Rao. What an excellent defending there. Nito looking up the field. Nito finds Za by the 6. Za with the shot, and it just narrowly goes right of the field, or of the goal, excuse me. Narrowly missing it. It'll be a Colerain kick. Looks like Al Shalaby and Samuel Amaya are coming in for the Comets. Taking off Nito. And Za, it looks like.
Checking in for the Cardinals. Common substitution, Sam Amaya and Austin Shaw.
Recovered by Harris now, looking out wide. Pass out to Miller. Miller to Benny. Benny looking out, looking backwards, going to play to Stoltz. Out to Rowell. Rowell looking up the field, finds Miller. Miller's able to be in the middle, loses the ball, but is able to be recovered by Samuel Amaya. Now Miller has the ball again, plays it out wide to Shalaby. Shalaby out wide. Colerain plays it up. Headed out by Stoltz. No deflection, so it'll be a Colerain throw here.
Colerain substitution number 25, Jackson Sheridan.
Jackson Sheridan comes in for the Cardinals. .15:30 left on the clock. 3-0 by the Comets. It'll be a Comet throw. Rowell to take it. Be a Colerain throw now. We'll pass the half on the Comet side.
Number 3,
Logan McIntosh coming in for the Colerain Cardinals. Be another throw from the Cardinals now. Cardinals taking it on the sideline right now. Recovered by Stoltz. Stoltz looking up. Able to find Benny in the middle with very little pressure. Benny's taking it up, finds Amaya. Amaya gets the ball taken. Colerain, number 14, taking it up the field, trying to find some back. Number 2, Nathan Extermeyer. Shalaby is able to recover and steal it from the Cardinals, taking up the field, driving up, plays it in the center, gets a touch by Harris, and it's just kicked straight out, unfortunately.
Yeah, Harris, the angle he had versus the goalie, really could only shoot it left of the nets. Good positioning there from the defense.
Yeah, it'll be a Colerain goal kick kicked out by Pegram. Shalaby finding it, recovering it back to Miller. Miller is able to recover it, then to Stoltz. Stoltz looking up, possibly finding Shalaby. Shalaby is able to recover it, bring it down. To Maya. Maya's trying to find outward to Rowell. Rowell's going to play it a little bit. Able to recover it from number 14. Loses the ball to Barleton. Plays it back to Smith. Smith covers it. Plays it out to Chrisman. Chrisman to Maya. Maya in the middle now, taking it up the field. Tries to recover it by Shalaby, but ends up being a foul on him. Colerain kick. Taken by McIntosh.
Over the clock, 12 minutes, 40 seconds left. Comets look to have this one pretty much secured. Only one shot on goal all night for the Cardinals compared to the Comets 7.
Yeah. Cardinals trying for a chance right now. Stopped by Stoltz. Pass back around the center for the Cardinals. Stopped again by Shalaby. Dia has the ball. Plays it back to Dia. And gets a potential foul, but nothing will be called, and is recovered by Smith. Smith calling his players to get up the field.
Nice look there from Colerain. They had a bit of movement going on. Just Mason's defense just swarms the ball pretty much from every angle.
Looks to be Diaz down with a cramp. Doesn't seem to be anything too serious. Just maybe a muscle spasm, I guess.
Cardinal substitutions include number 19, Joey.
Looks to be a little bit more than that. Our trainer Vanessa is coming onto the field right now, trying to make sure that he's going to be okay. We'll see. Looks like he's limping off the field. It says he's okay. Looks like Dia will continue to play. Smith has the ball outside right by the 18. Looks like Dia will actually be subbing off right now. Will be a drop off for the Comets right by the 18. Chrisman has it, plays it out to Stoltz. Stoltz to Rowell. Rowell looking inward. Finds Amaya. Amaya's checking his shoulder, looks up. Takes a little bit of a big two-touch and loses the ball. Plays out to Yost. To Harris. Plays it to Miller. Miller's in the middle, back to Benny. Benny playing the 8. Very versatile player for sure. Normally plays outside back. Stoltz taking it up the field. Stoltz blocks the pass. Back to Benny. Benny looking up to Harris. Harris receives the ball, looking outwards, plays it out wide. Plays it to Chrisman. Chrisman looking up. Skips to John Harris. Harris trying to find a pass. Plays in the balls in the middle. Recouped by Amaya here. Amaya looking up the field. Trying to find a pass. Finds a pass to John Harris here. John Harris to top. Back out to Harris now. Harris on the right, bringing in the field for a potential cross. And isn't able to connect with Miller there. But able to recoup the ball. Harris out. Harris plays it out to Shalaby. Shalaby with the cross in. Miller on the back post. Miller passing it back out to the defense. Plays it to Benny. Benny to Harris. Harris with a little bit of a bad touch. Harris back out. And it'll be a Comet throw off Colerain. Looks to be Cooper Searles in for Landon Miller now with less than 10 to go.
Yeah, so far the Comets have just completely dominated this half. The ball rarely even going into Comet territory. Haven't been able to put the ball in the net as much as they wanted to, but time of possession clearly in their favor. That's really what the goal likely was coming into tonight. Comets at midfield.
And almost a chance here by Dabrowski, but it's recovered by Pangram.
No kills in Walnut Hills going to overtime, both tied at 0. So a round one playoff game already going to overtime.
Out to Searles now. Searles to Harris. Harris looking for the cross now. And too much of a inward swing, and Shalaby is unable to recover that. Colerain kick from the goal kick.
Dakota West now up 2-0 on Hamilton as that game nearing its end. We'll look at this one. 8 minutes, 10 left and counting from the Mason multi-purpose field. The Comets way in front. Harrison up on Sycamore, a score of 3-2 with 12 minutes left in that one.
Shows out to Shalaby right now. Rowell on the defense recovers it from Colerain, passes it back to Stoltz. Stoltz swinging it to Chrisman, looking upward towards the middle. Tries to skip a layer but misses Harris. Chrisman driving up the field. Benny covering for him. Looking up the field to Searles. Searles looking up to Harris. Harris back up to Chrisman. This could be a comedy situation. Back to Dobson. And Dabrowski scores off Chrisman's off his cross. What an amazing cross there for Dabrowski to finish.
Just a beautiful shot off the left foot of Dabrowski. Hits that top left part of the net. Easy rolling for the Comets. And Dabrowski, his first of the night. The Comets now take a comfortable 4-0 lead with just a few minutes left in this game.
And what an amazing performance by the Comets. Able to really interchange there. It seems to be that from 2 of their goals they were able to really create that goal for them.
About 7 minutes left in this game. Again, tonight's game was audio only due to OHSAA streaming rights. The rest of the playoffs for these fall sports will be in audio only.
Colerain with a potential chance up the field. Stopped by Benny. And recovered by Searles now. Pass back up. Searles has it, passes it to Guerin. Guerin tries to keep it in the play, but goes out of bounds for a Colerain throw. Levi Jordan coming in for the Cardinals. Cardinals passing it around the back now. Be a Comet throw now. Up the field. Carmody taking it up the field. Looks like he's playing winger now. Crossing it over. And Newberger barely misses it. Rowell has it now. Passes it to Searles. Searles back to Newberger. Guerin recovers it. To Yost. To Amaya. And back. Newberger with the shot. And Pengram recovers it.
Got a bullet from Newberger. Except right into the chest of Pegrin. 4:45 left and counting.
Benny up to Newberger. I'm sorry, Guerin. Guerin to Searles. Searles taking it in the middle. Amaya looking up the field now. Trying to find Newberger on the left. Newberger's taking it towards the goal.
Yeah, Comets
beats 2-3 and loses it to the fourth.
Comets can really just chew off as much time as they want in these last few minutes.
Yeah. But I definitely would say not to lean the pedal off the off the gas. Don't. So that way the Comets are able to get as much in as they can right now. Really get the momentum going. Rao with the amazing slide. And it'll be kicked out for a Colerain throw. Looks like Logan Cochran coming in for Searles with some Colerain substitutes as well.
Logan Cochran.
Rao with the header out. Another Cardinal kick, or sorry, throw. Pass to Chrisman. Chrisman looking up to Guerin. It's received by the Cardinals instead. Recovered. Tried to recover by Amaya and Logan Cochran, but it is recovered by Benny. Cochran looking up, but narrowly hits the pass to Wilhelm instead of Newberger there. Crispin with the potential dangerous thing. Kicked out by Smith there. Really dangerous ball as it was bouncing in the 18. Carmody up the field to Newberger. Newberger taking it up. Newberger falls. No call though. Amaya heads it back. Amaya recovers it from Colerain. Cochran up to Newberger again on the left. Newberger to Guerin at the 18. Newberger in the 18 now with a potential shot. With a shot, and it goes over the goal.
So now it'll be 2:12 left.
Two minutes.
2 minutes left on the clock, like Daniel said. Rao with a steal from Colerain. Colerain passing it up the field now. Amaya recovers it, plays it up. Guerin brings it up. Be a Comet throw.
Base substitution number 21, Michael Stoll.
Stoltz comes in for Benny. Guerin with the throw. Carmody recovers it. Carmody looking towards the middle. Tries to find Newberger in behind, but it's scooped up by Pengram. Rao with the receive. Colerain passing around now. Stoltz shuts him down to Rao. Rao doesn't know there's a guy behind him, but is able to stop him. Stoltz with the ball looking upwards. Plays to Newberger. Plays up. Newberger plays it off the back of number 2. Nathan Eschmeyer. Crispin up to Cochran. 35 left to go. To Stoltz. Stoltz looking up. Trying to get a last minute goal potentially. Newberger up. Newberger with a potential cross. Crosses it, and it's covered by Pengram. What a great save there. Carmody was on the back, so if he wasn't there, it would have been a comic goal for sure.
10, 9, 8,
10 seconds left.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that is our game, folks. 4-0 for the Comets against Colerain. Thanks for joining us tonight. What a great game it's been. Anything you want to say, Daniel?
Just a nice showing there from the Comets. May not put up as many goals as they'd wanted to, but they dominated this game from start to finish, time of possession wise, and just overall dominance. You could tell that they had just more speed, more stamina than this Colerain team, and hopefully they can ride off of that momentum going into round 2. Like you said, that'll do it here from the Mason Multi-Purpose Field, but thank you guys for watching. I've been Daniel Panetti here with Will Clipson, Trent Moran with the scoreboard, and that's going to do it. Have a good one.